What's up, y'all? Wonder why the lights aren't working for the cabin. Oh, whatever.
Information Juliet. Toronto Pearson Airport Information Juliet, 2 Zulu, wind 220 at 9er. Visibility half, ceiling 600 overcast, temperature -02, dew point -0 tree, altimeter 2961, landing runways 24 left, departing runway 23, transition level 180, advise on initial contact, you have information Juliet. Toronto Pearson Airport Information Juliet, 2 Zulu, wind 220 at 9er. Visibility half, ceiling 600 overcast. Temperature -02, dew point -0 tree. Altimeter 2961, landing runways 24 left, departing runway 23, transition level 180. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Juliet. Toronto Pearson. Air Canada 267, cross runway 23 at Bravo. Continue taxi via Bravo Juliet.
Are you ready for the
Cross
departure
runway
briefing?
23 at Bravo. Continue taxi via Bravo Juliet, Air Canada
Are
267.
you ready for the departure briefing?
Go ahead.
Any questions?
No questions.
To 786, cross runway 23 at Bravo. Continue taxi via Bravo Juliet.
Cross runway 23 at Bravo. Continue taxi via Bravo Juliet to 786.
Cockpit preparation checklist. Cockpit preparation checklist.
Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Hi guys, here is the low
Air
sheet
Canada
for you.
267, contact Toronto
Thanks.
Tower 118.35.
Over to Tower 118.35 Air Canada 267. Have a good afternoon.
Thanks.
No problem. Have a safe flight.
Dude. Removed. Removed.
Fuel quantity.
5500 kilograms. 5500 kilograms. Dude, does this thing like not work right? 5500 kilograms.
Jazz 786, contact Toronto Tower 118.35.
Adios.
Contact Tower 118.35, Jazz 786.
2961 set. 2961 set. 2961 set. Set and checked.
2961 set. Cockpit preparation checklist complete.
Endeavour 5086, Gate Bravo 70, request pushback. Endeavour 5086, Toronto ground, pushback approved, face southwest. Pushback and engine start approved, face southwest, Endeavour 5086. Endeavour 5086, taxi for departure. Endeavour 5086, runway 23 taxi via 2 Alpha Echo, November Bravo Juliet. Hold short runway 23. Runway 23 taxi via 2 Alpha Echo, November Bravo Juliet. Hold short runway 23 and Endeavour 5086. Air Canada 509, Gate 251, request pushback. Air Canada 509, Toronto ground, pushback approved, face northeast. Pushback and engine start approved, face northeast, Air Canada 509. Air Canada 509, request taxi to be active. Air Canada 509, runway 23 taxi via 11 Charlie, 10 Delta Tango, Delta 5 Charlie, Delta Tree, Delta Quebec, 9er Alpha Mike, Victor, Bravo, Juliet. Hold short runway 23.
Taxi clearance is
Runway 23 taxi via 11 Charlie, 10 Delta Tango, Delta 5 Charlie, Delta 3, Delta Quebec, 9er Alpha Mike, Victor, Bravo, Juliet. Hold short runway 23 Air Canada 509. Endeavour 5086, cross runway 23 at Bravo. Continue taxi via Bravo Juliet. Cross runway 23 at Bravo. Continue taxi via Bravo Juliet. Endeavour 5086.
Brickyard 535, gate 166 Bravo, request pushback and engine start.
Brickyard 535, Toronto ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
Pushback approved, face north, Brickyard 535.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
yes.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
Before start checklist.
Parking brake.
Set.
Takeoff speeds and thrust.
Flexing 46 degrees.
V1.
Endeavour 5086, contact Toronto Tower 118.35.
1. Flex.
Over to Tower 118.35, Endeavour 5086.
Closed.
Beacon.
On.
Before start checklist complete.
Toronto ground, Air Canada 426, requesting push and start.
Air Canada 426, Toronto ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest. Air Canada 426.
Brickyard 535, taxi for departure.
Brickyard 535, runway 23 taxi Bay 10 Delta Romeo Delta Delta Quebec 9er Alpha Mike, Victor Bravo Juliet. Hold short runway 23.
Runway 23 taxi via 10 Delta Romeo, Delta Delta Quebec 9er Alpha Mike, Victor Bravo Juliet. Hold short runway 23 Brickyard 535.
I love when it just doesn't pop up the window for me. Starting engine 1. Starting engine 1. Dude, this guy. Starting engine 1. Okay, whatever. Starting engine 1. Why does it think I said cat 1? Like, starting engine 1.
Okay.
Now, dude. Starting engine 2.
Okay.
Coronair 8284 Heavy. Request pushback and engine start. Coronair 8284 Heavy, Toronto ground, pushback approved, face northeast. Pushback approved, face northeast. Coronair 8284 Heavy. Just 684, gate 250, request pushback and engine start. Just 684, Toronto ground, pushback and engine start approved, face southwest. Pushback and engine start approved, face southwest, just 684.
After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
On.
Ecam status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
Set and checked.
Rudder trim.
Neutral.
After start checklist complete.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Toronto ground, Air Canada 426 requesting taxi to the active.
Coronair 8284 Heavy, request taxi to the active. Air Canada 509, cross runway 23 at Bravo. Continue taxi via Bravo Juliet. Cross runway 23 at Bravo.
Flight
Continue
controls
taxi
check.
via Bravo Juliet. Air Canada 509.
Full up. Full down.
Coronair 8284 Heavy, runway
Neutral.
23 taxi via Echo Bravo Echo Sierra
Full left.
Bravo Juliet. Hold short runway 15
Full right.
left.
Neutral.
Runway 23 taxi via
There.
Echo Bravo Echo Sierra Bravo
Full left.
Juliet. Hold short runway 15
Full
left.
right.
Coronair 8284
Neutral.
Heavy. Air Canada 426, runway 23 taxi via 6 Alpha Kilo Bravo. Hold short runway 23.
Runway 23 taxi via 6 Alpha Kilo Bravo. Hold short runway 23, Air Canada 426.
Just 684, taxi for departure. Just 684, runway 23 taxi via 10 Delta Romeo Delta Delta Quebec 9 Alpha Mike Victor Bravo Juliet. Hold short runway 23. Runway 23 taxi via 10 Delta Romeo Delta Delta Quebec 9 Alpha Mike Victor Bravo Juliet. Hold short runway 23, just 684. Just 684, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back. Hold position, just 684. Air Canada 509, contact Toronto Tower 118.35. Over to Tower 118.35, Air Canada 509. Have a good afternoon. Coronair Air 8284 Heavy, cross runway 15 left at Sierra. Continue taxi via Sierra Bravo. Hold short runway 2 tree.
Cross runway 15 left at Sierra. Continue taxi via Sierra Bravo. Hold short runway 23 core in Air 8284 Heavy.
You know, if the GSX de-ice was simulated with Phoenix, then I would do it, but...
Air Portugal 9248, gate 165, request pushback.
This airplane.
Just 684, continue taxi. Continue taxi, just 684. Air Portugal 9248, Toronto ground, pushback and engine start approved, face south.
Pushback approved, face south. Air Portugal 9248.
Air Canada
Taxi
153, gate 133, request pushback.
Flight controls.
Air Canada
Check.
153, Toronto ground, pushback approved, face
Check.
southwest.
Flap setting.
Config
Pushback
2.
approved, face southwest. Air Canada 153.
Config 2. Radar and predictive wind shear system.
On and auto.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Engine mode selector. ICAM memo.
Takeoff no blue.
Taxi checklist complete.
Oh, whoops, that's not working. That, and then that. Okay, it's not the one I wanted, but it's good enough for now.
Brickyard 535, cross runway 2 tree at Bravo. Continue taxi via Bravo Juliet.
Cross runway 23 at Bravo. Continue taxi via Bravo Juliet, Brickyard 535.
Air Canada 246 waiting to cross runway 23.
Air Canada 426, hold short of 2 tree. I'll call you back.
Affirmative, hold short of 23 for traffic. Air Canada 426.
Air Canada 153, request taxi to the active.
Air Canada 153, runway 2 tree, taxi via 6 Alpha Kilo Bravo Juliet. Hold short runway 2 tree.
Runway 2 tree via 6 Alpha Kilo Bravo Juliet. Hold short runway 2 tree, Air Canada 153.
Air Canada 426, cross runway 2 tree at Bravo. Continue taxi via Bravo Juliet.
Cross 23 at Bravo. Continue via Bravo Juliet. Air Canada 426.
Air Portugal 9248, request taxi.
Approaching. 2,
Air
3.
Portugal 9248, runway 2 tree, taxi via 8 Alpha Lima Tango Bravo Juliet. Hold short runway 2 tree.
Runway 23
Well, we
via 8
certainly have
Alpha
ice
Lima Tango
accumulation on
Bravo
the red
Juliet.
engine.
Hold short runway 23 Air Portugal 9248.
Brickyard 535, contact Toronto Tower 118.35.
Contact Tower 118.35, Brickyard 535.
Ordinary 8284 Heavy, cross runway 2 tree at Bravo. Continue taxi via Bravo Juliet.
Cross 23 at Bravo. Continue via Bravo Juliet. Core in Air 8284 Heavy.
Air Canada 426, contact Toronto Tower 118.35.
Over to Tower 118.35 Air Canada 426. Have a good afternoon.
Brickyard 535 Toronto Tower. Wind 220 at 9er, fly heading 170, runway 23 clear for takeoff.
Fly heading 170, runway 23 cleared for takeoff, Brickyard 535.
Toronto Tower, Air Canada 426, holding short, runway 23, ready to go.
Air Canada 426 Toronto Tower. Wind 220 at 9, fly heading 180, runway 23
Cleared
clear
for
for
departure.
takeoff. Fly heading 180, runway 23 clear for takeoff.
Takeoff
Air
runway
Canada
confirmed.
426.
Approach path, clear of traffic.
Procured 535, contact Toronto departure 128.8.
Line up
Contact
checklist.
Toronto departure 128.8, procured 535.
Takeoff runway.
Confirmed.
Core in air 8284 heavy.
Confirmed.
Ready to go.
runway
Runway 23.
ARA.
Pax
Core in air
runway
8284
On.
heavy. Hold short of 23,
Line
departing
up
traffic.
checklist complete.
Takeoff.
Affirmative. Hold short of 2.
Check.
3 core in air 8284 heavy.
Man, flex 46, SRS runway, auto thrust blue.
Checked. Thrust set.
Checked.
Core in air 8284 heavy. Runway 23, line up and wait.
Line up and wait.
100
Runway 2.
knots.
3 core in air
Check.
8284 heavy.
B1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Air Canada 426, contact Toronto departure 128.8. Contact Toronto departure 128.8 Air Canada 426. Toronto departure Air Canada 426, 2,300 feet.
Air Canada 426, Toronto departure, identified, clear direct of air, resume the dead key 5, climb to 16,000 feet.
Clear directs of air, resume the dead key 5, climb to 16,000 feet, Air Canada 426.
Toronto departure, core in air 8284 heavy, 1,600 feet. Core in air 8284 heavy, Toronto departure, identified, cleared direct Tillum, resume the offset 7, climb to flight level 190. Clear direct Tillum, resume the offset 7, climb to flight level 190, core in air 8284 heavy. Procured 535, contact Toronto, sender 124.925.
Contact Toronto, Center 124.925, procured 535.
Oopsies. Oh, come on. Actually, we could probably get away with just...
Toronto departure, Air Canada 153, 2,100 feet.
Air Canada 153, Toronto departure identified. Clear direct Tillum. Resume the OFSUB 7. Climb to 16,000 feet.
Clear direct Tillum. Resume the OFSUB 7. Climb to 16,000 feet. Air Canada 153.
Air Canada 426, contact Toronto, Center 1, 24.925.
Contact Toronto, Center 1, 24.925, Air Canada 426. Toronto Center, Air Canada 426, good afternoon, crossing 13,800 feet for 16,000 feet direct second.
Air Canada 426, Toronto Center, radar contact, climb to flight level 330.
Climb to flight level 330, Air Canada 426. Toronto Center, Air Canada 171, descending via Boxum 7, 1,200 feet.
Air Canada 171, Toronto Center, radar contact.
Toronto Center, Brickyard 3504, descending via Ling Tree, 12,800.
Brickyard 3504, Toronto Center, radar contact.
190. Now.
Air Canada 171, contact Toronto, arrival 125.4.
Contact Toronto, arrival 125.4, Air Canada 171.
Brickyard 535, contact Cleveland Center 125.2, have a good afternoon.
Contact Cleveland Center 125.2, Brickyard 535, bye-bye.
Brickyard 3504, contact Toronto, arrival 125.4.
Contact Toronto, arrival 125.4, Brickyard 3504.
Toronto Center, just 684, passing 10,000 feet for 13,000 feet direct second.
Des 684, Toronto Center. Radar contact. Climb to flight level 270.
Climb to flight level 270, Des 684.
Toronto Center, west, jet 2507, descending veiling tree, 12,300 feet. West jet 2507, Toronto Center identified. Air Canada 426, contact Toronto, Center 1, 34.25.
Contact Toronto, Center 1, 34.25, Air Canada 426. Toronto Center, Air Canada 426, through flight level 255 for flight level 330.
Air Canada 426, Toronto Center identified.
Noise detected or something.
$1,000 to go.
Air Canada 460, contact Toronto, arrival 125.4.
Contact Toronto, arrival 125.4, Air Canada 460.
Dashport 2639, contact Toronto, center 124.025.
Contact Toronto, center 124.025, dashport 2639.
Toronto Centre, Air Portugal 9248, 216,900 feet for flight level 370 direct deadkey.
Air Portugal 9248, Toronto Centre identified. Air Canada 426, contact Toronto Center 1, 24.675.
Contact Toronto, Center 1, 24.675, Air Canada 426, bye-bye. Toronto Center, Air Canada 426, flight level 330.
Air Canada 426, Toronto Center, radar contact.
Air Canada 423, Rajid 6, runway 24 left. Report ready for descent.
Rajid 6, runway 24 left, ready for descent. Air Canada 423.
Air Canada 423, descend to 7,000 feet, altimeter 2962.
Descend to 7,000 feet. Air Canada 423.
Air Canada 423, clear direct exap. Resume on navigation.
Roger, heading direct to except then resume on navigation. Air Canada 423, thanks.
Toronto Centre, Air Azores 323, good afternoon, descending by Air flight level 300. Air Azores 323, Toronto Centre, radar contact. Delta 9 53, contact Toronto, Center 121.225, have a good afternoon.
Contact Toronto, Center 121.225, Delta 9 53.
Air Canada 426 approaching our top of descent, ready for descent.
Air Canada 426, HAB 7, runway 24 left, descend to flight level 240.
HAB 7, runway 24 left, descend to flight level 240 Air Canada 426.
Air Canada 423, contact Toronto, center 134.25.
Center on 134.25, Air Canada 423.
Rouge 7095, contact Toronto, center 134.25, have a good afternoon.
Contact Toronto, center 134.25, Rouge 7095, have a good afternoon.
Toronto Centre, Air Portugal 9248, climbing flight level 307 for flight level 370 direct accept.
Air Portugal 9248, Toronto Centre identified.
Are you ready for the approach briefing?
Dashport Quebec Oscar, contact Toronto, center 121.225.
Are you ready for the approach
Center
briefing?
121.225, Dashport Quebec Oscar, bye-bye. Toronto Centre, Air Canada 697, descending via Imeva Niner, flight level 340. Air Canada 697, Toronto Centre, radar contact. Air Canada 426, contact Montreal, all center 134.975, bye-bye.
Center on 134.975 Air Canada 426. Montreal, all center, Air Canada 426, descending via HAB 7, flight level 301.
Air Canada 426, Montreal, all center, identified. Jet 7974, contact Montreal, all center 132.85.
Center on 132.85, Jet 7974. Montreal, all center, cargo jet 908 heavy, flight level 199er.
Cargo jet 908 heavy, Montreal, center, identified. Air Canada 426, descend to 16,000 feet, altimeter 2981.
Descend to 16,000 feet, altimeter 2981, Air Canada 426.
Air Canada 462, fly present heading, climb to flight level 280.
Flight present heading, climb to flight level 280, Air Canada 462.
Air Canada 462, turn right, heading 255.
Turn right, heading 255 Air Canada 462.
Air Canada 462, Montreal. All center, expect to Meba-9er, runway 24 left.
Expect to Meba-9er, runway 24 left, Air Canada 462.
Are you ready for the approach briefing? Approach checklist. Approach checklist.
Barreau ref.
Oh, well. I suppose I did that a little early.
Montreal, all center, Rouge 1708, good afternoon, descending via HAB 7, flight level 331.
Altimeter setting.
Rouge 1708, Montreal Center, radar contact. Air Canada 426, contact Montreal, all center 132.85.
Contact Montreal. All center 132.85 Air Canada 426. Montreal, all center, Air Canada 426, descending via HAB 7, 17,700 feet.
Air Canada 426, Montreal Center identified.
Altimeter setting.
Air Canada 426, descend to 9,000 feet.
Descend to 9,000 feet, Air Canada 426.
Altimeter setting.
Air Canada 619, contact Montreal, all center 134.975.
Center on 134.975 Air Canada 619.
Passing 14,900. Now.
Montreal, all center, Qatari 764 Heavy, good afternoon, through 14,500 feet for 17,000 feet.
Qatari 764 Heavy, Montreal, all center, good afternoon, identified, climb to flight level 350.
Climb to flight level 350, Qatari 764 Heavy.
Barrel ref. 2981 set.
2981 set.
On.
Minimum.
200 feet set.
Auto brake.
Low armed. Set and checked.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
Rouge 1545, contact Montreal. All center 134.975. Have a good afternoon.
Contact Montreal. All center 134.975, Rouge 1545. Bye-bye.
Air Canada 426, contact Montreal. All approach 126.9er.
Contact Montreal. All approach 126.9er Air Canada 426. Montreal, all approach. Air Canada 426, 9,600 feet with information Victor.
Air Canada 426, Montreal approach. Altimeter 2981, expect radar vectors for ILS, runway 24 left.
Altimeter 2981, expect radar vectors for ILS, runway 24 left, Air Canada 426.
Air Canada 426, descend to 4,000 feet.
Descend to 4,000 feet, Air Canada 426. $1,000 to go.
Air Canada 426, descend to 3,000 feet.
Descend to 3,000 feet, Air Canada 426.
Air Canada 426, leave ODV heading 145, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 24 left.
Leave OVV heading 145, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 24 left, Air Canada 426.
Air Canada 426, turn right, heading 155 vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 155, Air Canada 426.
Flaps 1.
Jet
Activate approach phase.
7974, 3 miles from Sucker. Turn right,
Activate
heading
approach
200,
phase.
maintain 3,000 feet until established on the final
Flaps
approach course.
1.
Cleared ILS runway 24 left.
Turn right, heading 200, 3,000 feet until established. Cleared ILS
checked.
runway 24 left, Jet 7974.
Flaps 1.
Air Canada 426, turn right, heading 200.
Turn right, heading 200, Air Canada 426.
Air Canada 426, 6 miles from Sucker. Turn right, heading 215, maintain 3,000 feet until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS runway 24 left.
Turn right, heading 215, 3,000 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 24 left, Air Canada 426.
Montreal, all approach. Provincial Alpha Echo, 9,800 feet. We have Victor on board.
Provincial Alpha Echo Montreal approach. Altimeter 2981, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 24 left.
Altimeter 2981, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 24 left. Provincial Alpha Echo.
Jet 7974, contact Montreal Tower 119.9er.
Over to Tower 119.9er, Jet 7974.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
Provincial Alpha Echo, descend to 4,000 feet.
Descend to 4,000 feet. Provincial Alpha Echo.
Flaps 3. Gear
Speed
down.
checked. Flaps 3. Gear down.
Flaps full.
Montreal approach, Rouge 1708. Good afternoon. 9,800 feet with the numbers.
Rouge 1708 Montreal approach. Altimeter 2981, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 24 left.
Altimeter 29er81, expect raid. Our vectors for ILS runway 24 left Rouge 1708.
Rouge 1708, descend to 4,000 feet.
Descend to 4,000 feet, Rouge 1708.
Flaps full.
Speed checked.
Air Canada 426,
Flaps full.
contact Montreal Tower 119.9.
Contact Tower 119.9 Air Canada 426. Montreal, all Tower, Air Canada 426, ILS runway 24 left.
Landing
Air Canada
checklist.
426, Montreal Tower, continue.
ICAM
Roger,
memo.
Air Canada
Landing no blue.
426.
Landing checklist complete.
Jazz 7974, exit right at Alpha 2. Exit right at Alpha 2, Jazz 7974.
Okay, no approach path indicators. That checks out. Continue.
Checked.
Air Canada 426, wind 155 at 8, runway 24 left, cleared to land.
Runway 24 left cleared to land.
Approaching.
Air Canada 426.
4 left.
Jazz 7974, monitor ground 121.9er, have a good afternoon. Ground 121.9er, Jazz 7974.
500.
Bird on. Bird on.
100 above. 100 above. Minimum.
Continue.
Checked.
100. 50, 40, 20, retard. Retard.
Spoilers. Reverse grid decel.
Checked.
$70 knots.
Air Canada 426, exit right at Alpha 4.
Exit right at Alpha 4 Air Canada 426.
Air Canada 426, contact ground 121.9er. Have a good afternoon.
Ground 121.9er, Air Canada 426. Air Canada 426, request taxi to company gate.
Air Canada 426, gate 1 taxi via Alpha 2 Alpha, Alpha Mike.
Gate 1 via Alpha 2 Alpha, Alpha Mike, Air Canada 426.
After landing checklist.
Radar and predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
Ugh. Parking checklist.
Parking brake or shocks.
Set.
Engines.
Off.
Wing lights.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking checklist complete.
That's loud. Well, I'm going to be turning this around, so you got 45 minutes. That's when I'll take off again. Stop recording. Submit report. C/Z.
BeyondATC connected.
No deboarding. How about that? What am I looking for here? Oh, yeah.
Sunwing 5220, gate 17, taxi via Alpha 2 Alpha, Charlie, Echo, Alpha 4.
Gate 17 via Alpha 2 Alpha, Charlie, Echo, Alpha 4 Sun, wing 5220.
Let's start setting up.
Roger. I'm out for the walk around.
155 at 8. Visibility 15. Ceiling 8,500 overcast. Temperature -07. Dew point -11. Altimeter 2981. Landing runway 24 left. Departing runways 24 right. 24 left. Transition level 180. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Quebec. Montreal Pavere, LA Trudeau Airport, information Quebec, 0058 Zulu, wind 155 at 8, visibility 15, ceiling 8,500 overcast, temperature -07, dew point -11, altimeter 2981, landing runway 24 left, departing runways 24 right, 24 left, transition level 180.
All aircraft be advised, information Romazo now current, altimeter 2979.
12 Zulu, wind 165 at 5, visibility 15, ceiling 4,500 Brooklyn, temperature -06, dew point -12, altimeter 2979, landing runway 24 left, departing runways 24 right, 24 left, transition level 180, advise on initial contact, you have information Romazo. Montreal Pavere, LA Trudeau Airport, information Romazo, 0112 Zulu, wind 165 at 5, visibility.
I'm back. No issues on the walk around.
Ready for the departure briefing? Are you ready for the departure briefing?
Go ahead.
Rouge 1967, gate 47, taxi via Alpha 2 Alpha, Charlie Echo, Alpha 4.
Any questions?
Gate 47 via
No
Alpha 2
questions.
Alpha, Charlie Echo, Alpha 4 Rouge 1967.
Hi, the security and safety check are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes. Yes. Go for it. Go for it.
Okay.
Cockpit preparation checklist.
Gear pins and covers.
Removed. Removed.
Fuel quantity.
5300 kilograms. 5300 kilograms.
Seat belts.
On.
Adheres.
Nav.
Barrow ref.
2979 set.
2979.
You know, if I talk
set.
with a more nasally
Cockpit
voice,
preparation
it gets it
checklist
better.
complete.
So I wonder if I just have to, like, talk like that, and it'll do it. Check, check. Check, check.
Très agréable. Bah, aujourd'hui, nous sommes heureux de vous servir en français et en anglais. Merci.
All aircraft be advised, information here now current, altimeter 29790.
Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
Liftoff of mission 41B. It's the first flight of the Discovery, and the shuttle has returned to the tower.
Bonsoir, bienvenue à bord du vol d'Air Canada et du meilleur transporteur aérien en Amérique du Nord à l'occasion des World Airline Awards de Skytrack. Distinction obtenue grâce à vous, nos clients. Mon nom est Adrien, je suis votre directeur de bord. Nous sommes heureux de vous accueillir ce soir. Ce vol sera très agréable. Aujourd'hui, nous sommes heureux de vous servir en français et en anglais. Merci.
Hi guys, here is the load sheet for you.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you.
No problem. Have a safe flight.
Cabin crew, arm slides and cross-check. We're actually going to wait to depart right on time here, so we got 11 minutes.
Jazz 16, ramp 89er taxi via Alpha 2 Alpha, Charlie Echo, Alpha 4. Ramp 89er via Alpha 2 Alpha, Charlie Echo, Alpha 4 Jazz 16. Endeavour 5315, ramp November 7 Alpha taxi via Alpha 2 Alpha, Charlie, Kilo, Hotel, Echo.
Ramp November 7 Alpha via Alpha 2 Alpha, Charlie, Kilo, Hotel, Echo, Endeavour 5315.
Liftoff of mission 41D, the first flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Every 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
Before start checklist. before start checklist.
Parking brake.
Set.
Takeoff speeds and thrust.
Flexing 5-1 degrees.
V1 155 VR 158 V2 158 flex temp 5-1 degrees. Windows
Closed.
beacon
On.
before start checklist complete.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Air Canada 431 at Gate 1 request pushback and engine start.
Air Canada 431, Montreal ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face west.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face west. Air Canada 431.
Locking gear.
Dashport 2486, ramp 88 taxi via Alpha 2 Alpha, Charlie, Echo, Alpha 4.
Ramp 88 via Alpha 2 Alpha, Charlie, Echo, Alpha 4 dashport 2486.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Starting engine 1.
Okay.
Flight attendants, please prepare for departure and cross-check.
Sécurité de la priorité, veuillez prendre en arrière la vidéo sur les mesures de sécurité. Les écouteurs s'enchaînent après électronique vendredi peuvent maintenant être retirés. Si vous portez un couvre visage et qu'un masque j'ai jamais vécu en crise de vol, veuillez vous assurer de le retirer avant d'acheter votre bouche. Please note that the exit signs on this aircraft are identified by a green symbol. The arrows indicate the direction of the exit. If you need additional information, please refer to the safety features card located in your seat pocket or magazine rack. Veuillez noter que les anciens de sortie quand portent un symbole vert. Les flèches indiquent la direction suivre pour se rendre à l'issue. Pour plus d'informations, veuillez consulter la carte des mesures de sécurité.
Starting engine 2.
Okay.
Welcome aboard Air Canada.
Bienvenue à bord d'Air Canada.
For your safety and comfort, we ask that you pay attention to this short video. So join us as we explore all that Canada has to offer.
Pour votre sécurité et votre confort, soyez attentifs à cette courte vidéo. Joignez-vous à nous pour explorer tout ce que le Canada peut offrir.
Please set parking brakes.
Please place baggage in the overhead bin.
Veuillez ranger vos bagages dans le coffre supérieur ou sous le siège devant vous.
In preparation for takeoff, make sure you're comfortably seated, with your seat back upright and tray tables stowed.
En prévision du décollage, prenez soin de vous asseoir confortablement, de redresser le dossier de votre siège et de ranger la tablette.
You must wear your seatbelt when the seatbelt sign has been turned on, and we suggest wearing it even when the sign is turned off.
Vous devez porter votre ceinture lorsque la consigne des ceintures est allumée, mais nous vous suggérons de la porter même lorsque la consigne est éteinte.
Fasten your seatbelt by adjusting it around your hips. To release it, lift the upper portion or press the release button.
Attachez votre ceinture et ajustez-la autour de vos hanches. Pour la détacher, soulevez la partie supérieure de la boucle ou appuyez sur le bouton de dégagement.
Seatbelt and no smoking signs are located throughout the aircraft. Please comply with them at all times.
Les consignes de ceinture et d'interdiction de fumer se trouvent à différents endroits dans l'avion. Veuillez les respecter en tout temps.
It is prohibited to smoke, to use electronic cigarettes, or to consume your own alcohol on board.
Air Canada 431, runway 24 right taxi via Alpha, Foxtrot, Bravo 4
consommer son propre alcool à bord.
Runway 24 right taxi via Alpha, Foxtrot,
Your portable
Bravo,
electronic
4 Bravo,
devices
Air Canada
must be set to
431.
airplane mode until an announcement is made upon arrival.
Les appareils électroniques portatifs doivent être réglés en mode avion jusqu'à l'annonce à ce sujet à l'arrivée.
If your electronic device falls in your seat, do not move your seat or try to retrieve it yourself, as it poses a fire hazard. Notify your cabin crew immediately to ensure the safe retrieval of the device.
Si votre appareil électronique glisse dans votre siège, ne bougez pas votre siège et n'essayez pas de le récupérer, au risque d'un incendie. Avertissez immédiatement le personnel de cabine afin qu'il le récupère en toute sécurité.
Full up. Full
Should
down.
an emergency happen, place your
Neutral.
feet flat on the floor and top of head against
Full
the
left.
seat in front of you.
Full
Or
right.
rest your head and chest into your
Neutral.
lap. Grasp your ankles or
Rudder.
wrap your arms under your legs.
En
Full
cas
right.
d'urgence, posez vos pieds à plat au sol et appuyez
Full
le
left.
dessus de votre tête contre le siège devant
Neutral.
vous. Ou bien, penchez-vous et appuyez votre tête et votre poitrine sur vos cuisses. Ensuite, saisissez vos chevilles ou passez vos bras sous vos jambes.
The illustrated card in your seat pocket or magazine rack explains the many safety features of this aircraft. Please review it sometime before takeoff.
La carte illustrée placée dans la pochette ou le porte-revue près de vous explique les nombreuses mesures de sécurité propres à cet avion. Veuillez en prendre connaissance avant le décollage.
If there is a need to evacuate the aircraft, leave your baggage behind and follow the seat-mounted lighting to the nearest emergency exit.
S'il faut évacuer l'avion, laissez vos bagages à bord et suivez l'éclairage sur les sièges jusqu'à l'issue la plus proche.
There are 4 exits located on each side of the aircraft. All of these are indicated by a green exit sign. Please locate the one nearest you.
Il y a 4 issues de secours de chaque côté de l'avion. Chacune d'elles est indiquée par une enseigne verte. Veuillez repérer celle qui est la plus près de vous.
If the cabin pressure changes, an oxygen mask or a tab will drop from the panel above you. Remain seated. Pull the mask or the tab to bring the mask towards you. Use the support strap to hold the mask over your mouth and nose and breathe normally. Always secure your own mask before assisting another person.
Si la pression de la cabine change, un masque à oxygène ou une languette tombera du panneau au-dessus de vous. Restez assis, tirez le masque ou la languette pour amener le masque vers vous. Utilisez la bande élastique pour maintenir le masque sur votre nez et votre bouche et respirez normalement. Mettez toujours votre masque avant d'aider quelqu'un.
If there is an emergency landing on water, reach for the pouch under the seat or beside your leg rest. Remove the elastic band if required.
En cas d'amérissage d'urgence, prenez la pochette de gilet de sauvetage sous le siège ou près du repose-jambes. Retirez la bande élastique au besoin.
Pull out the life vest from the pouch. Slip it on, fasten the waist clip, and tighten the belt. Pulling the tab will inflate the life vest. You can also inflate it by blowing into the tube. The life vest should only be inflated as you leave the aircraft.
Sortez le gilet de la pochette et enfilez-le. Attachez la boucle de taille et ajustez la ceinture. Pour le gonfler, tirez la languette ou encore soufflez dans le tube. Ne gonflez votre gilet qu'au moment de quitter l'avion.
If you need any assistance or have any concerns, please let one of us know.
Si vous avez une inquiétude ou besoin d'aide, adressez-vous à l'un de nous.
Thank you for choosing to fly with Air Canada.
Merci d'avoir choisi Air Canada.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be dimming the lights. You can turn on a reading light using the controls above your head or in your armrest. Cabin crew seats for takeoff. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Taxi checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flap setting.
Config 2.
Config 2. Radar and predictive wind shear system.
On and auto.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
ICAM memo.
Takeoff no blue.
Taxi checklist complete.
Air Canada 431, contact Montreal Tower 119.3 bye-bye.
Contact Tower 119.3 Air Canada 431.
Montreal Tower, Air Canada 431, holding short runway 24 right, ready to go.
Air Canada 431, Montreal Tower, wind 175 at 6, fly heading 280, runway 24 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for departure.
Fly heading 280, runway 24 right, cleared for takeoff, Air Canada 431.
Air Canada 337, hold position for traffic.
Hold position for traffic, Air Canada 337.
Air Canada 337, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Air Canada 337.
Lineup checklist.
Approaching. 2-4 right.
Takeoff runway.
3-4 right.
Air
confirmed.
Canada 337, ready for
Runway
departure.
24
Runway
left.
24 right.
Confirmed.
Air Canada 337, hold short of 24 right, departing traffic.
Oh, it's 2-4 right.
Wilco, hold short of 24 right for traffic. Air Canada 337.
TARA.
Pax 1 and 2.
On.
Lineup checklist complete.
On runway. 2-4 right.
Takeoff.
Check.
Man flex 5-1 SRS runway auto thrust blue.
Checked. Thrust set.
Checked.
Air Canada 337, runway 24 right, line up and wait.
Runway 24 right, line up and wait. Air Canada
100 knots.
337.
Checked.
B1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up. Bird off.
Air Canada 337, Montreal Tower, wind 175 at 6 flight runway heading, runway 24 right, cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, runway 24 right, cleared for takeoff. Air Canada 337.
Air Canada 431, contact Montreal
Gear up.
departure 124.65.
Contact Montreal, all departure 124.6.
Gear
Air
up.
Canada 431.
Gear up.
Montreal, all departure, Air Canada 431, 2,200 feet.
Flaps 1.
Air Canada 431.
Flaps
Montreal
1.
Departure, good evening. Identified, climb to 18,000 feet, altimeter 297.9.
Climb to 18,000 feet, altimeter
Flaps 1.
297.9, Air Canada
Speed
431.
checked. Flaps 1.
Air Canada
Flaps
431,
0.
clear direct bogey.
Speed
Resume
checked.
on navigation.
Flap 0.
Roger, we'll head direct Baki, then resume on navigation, Air Canada 431, thanks.
Montreal, all departure. Air Canada 337, 1,400 feet.
Air Canada 337, Montreal departure, good evening. Identified, climb to 17,000 feet, altimeter 297.9.
Climb to 17,000 feet, altimeter 2979, Air Canada 337.
Ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you to wear your seatbelt at all times. Federal regulations prohibit smoking on board, and Air Canada does not permit the use of e-cigarettes. On today's flight,
Air Canada 337, clear direct Kiska. Resume on navigation.
A variety of food and drinks, as
Clear
well as
direct Kiska.
earphones,
Resume on
can be
navigation.
purchased
Air
using a
Canada
credit card.
337.
You'll find the menu in your seat pocket. Google Wi-Fi internet service is available on this aircraft. You'll be able to connect to the internet by paying with your credit card when the seatbelt sign is turned off. Learn more by selecting the Wi-Fi video from your principal screen. Thank you for choosing Air Canada and have a nice flight. Mesdames, Messieurs, nous invitons à attacher votre ceinture en tout temps. La réglementation fédérale a interdit de fumer à bord.
Montreal, all departure, just 15, 1,600
D'abord, aujourd'hui, nous
feet.
proposons notre service Café Air Canada,
Jazz 15, Montreal departure, identified, climb to 10,000 feet, altimeter 2979er.
Climb to 10,000 feet, altimeter 2979er, Jazz 15.
Pouvez vous connecter en paix avec votre carte de crédit.
Jazz 15, turn right, heading 300.
Pour plus de détails, visionnez
Turn right, heading 300, Jazz 15.
Choisir Canada. Bon vol.
Jazz 15, clear direct Kiska. Resume on navigation.
Roger, heading direct Kiska, then resume own navigation, Jazz 15, thanks.
Air Canada 431, contact Montreal Center 132.85.
Contact Montreal, all center 132.85, Air Canada 431. Montreal, all center, Air Canada 431, through 15,900 feet for 18,000 feet.
Air Canada 431, Montreal, all center, good evening, identified, climb to flight level 360.
Climb to flight level 360, Air Canada 431.
1,000 to go.
Montreal, all center, Aeromexico 636, descending via HAB 7, flight level 229er.
Air Mexico 636, Montreal Center identified. Montreal, all center, Jazz 7920, 1,700 feet. Jazz 7920,
Hello.
Montreal Center, radar contact.
Standard.
All center, Air Canada 337, good evening, out of 4,100 feet for 1,000 feet direct BIPCO.
Huh?
Now.
Air Canada 337, Montreal, all center, radar contact, climb to flight
Yes,
level
please.
340.
Oh, I see, I see.
Climb to flight level 340, Air Canada.
I'm locked in.
337.
Montreal, all center, Jazz 15, leaving 7,100 feet for 10,000 feet direct Keska. Jazz 15, Montreal, all center, good evening, identified, climb to 1,000 feet. Climb to 1,000 feet, Jazz 15.
I am now streaming in the Discord as well.
Perfect.
Air Canada 431, contact Montreal. All center 134.975, bye-bye.
Center on 134.975 Air Canada 431. Have a good evening. Montreal, all center, Air Canada 431, through flight level 249er for flight level 360 direct Melty.
Air Canada 431, Montreal Center, radar contact. Air Canada 1324, contact Montreal. All center 132.85. Contact Montreal. All center 132.85, Air Canada 1324, bye-bye.
Montreal, all center, Air Canada 337, through flight level 191 for flight level 340 direct HIPSEC.
Air Canada 337, Montreal Center, radar contact.
Ooh.
Dashport 2373, Montreal, all center, expect radar vectors, ILS runway 29er.
Expect radar vectors, ILS runway 29er, dashport 2373.
Dashport 2373, contact Montreal, all center 132.85.
Center on 132.85, dashport 2373.
Montreal, all center, Jes 15, good evening, descending via River 4, 1,000 feet. Jes 15, Montreal, all center identified.
1000 to go.
Air Canada 431, Montreal, all center, expect Rigid 6, runway 24 left.
Expect Rigid 6, runway 24 left, Air Canada 431.
Air Canada 337, contact Montreal, all center 126.575.
Center on 126.575, Air Canada 337.
Jazz 15, contact Ottawa, approach 127.7.
Contact Ottawa, approach 127.7, Jazz 15.
Air Canada 431, contact Toronto, center 124.675, bye-bye.
Center on 124.675, Air Canada 431. Have a good evening. Toronto Center, Air Canada 431. Good evening, flight level 360.
Air Canada 431, Toronto Center, radar contact.
Are you ready for the approach briefing? Are you ready for the approach briefing?
Go ahead.
Any questions?
No questions.
Ladies and gentlemen, passenger avert turbulence. The captain has to know the fasten seatbelt sign. For your comfort and safety, you must return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt. Thank you. Ensuite, traverse une zone de perturbation et comment éliminer
FedEx 155 Heavy, turn left, heading 075, climb to flight level 400.
Turn left, heading 075, climb to flight level 400, FedEx 155 Heavy.
Dashport 2487, descend to flight level 240. Descend to flight level 240, dashport 2487. Dashport 2487, contact Montreal, hall sender 134.975. Contact Montreal, hall sender 134.975, dashport 2487, bye-bye. Air Canada 431, Radid 6, runway 24 left. Report ready for descent.
Radid 6, runway 24 left. Call when ready, Air Canada 431.
Air Canada 431, descend to 7,000 feet, altimeter 29er 59er.
Descend to 7,000 feet, Air Canada 431.
Toronto Center, Air Canada 337. Good evening. Through flight level tree 27 for flight level tree 40 direct 4800 N08000W.
What in the fuck was that?
Air Canada
Did bro just say a coordinate over the air? That's crazy work. 2959. What in the air pressure?
Air Canada 337. Contact Toronto, Center 121.225. Center on 121.225. Air Canada 337.
Toronto Center, Cargojet 1573 Heavy, flight level 182.
Cargojet 1573 Heavy, Toronto Center, identified.
Oh, it's 2962 2959. Temperature 0.
Fenix 155 Heavy, contact Toronto, sender 134.25.
Center on 134.25, FedEx 155 Heavy. Have a good evening.
I wonder if it's snowing in Toronto. Doesn't say it is. Or wait. Montreal. Wait. Where am I flying? Oh, okay. I'm flying to Toronto from Montreal. I'm a little backwards. No, I'm flying to... What am I doing? Alright. My arrival. Am I tweaking?
Toronto Center, Delta 136 Heavy, flight level 391.
Delta 136 Heavy, Toronto Center, identified.
Okay, no, I was right. I am flying to Toronto. Dude, don't do out and backs. They mess with your brain. Oh boy.
Air Canada 431, contact Toronto, sender 134.25.
Contact Toronto, sender 134.25, Air Canada 431. Toronto Center, Air Canada 431, descending via Rajet 6, flight level 235.
Air Canada 431, Toronto Center identified. FedEx 155 Heavy, contact Toronto, Center 124.925, have a good evening.
Contact Toronto, Center 124.925, FedEx 155 Heavy.
Altimeter setting.
Two 959 set, passing 17,700 now.
Approach checklist. Approach checklist.
Barreau ref.
2959 set. 2959 set. This guy, dude. 2959 set. Set and checked.
2959 set, seatbelts.
On.
Minimum.
200 feet set. 200 feet set. Set and checked.
Auto brake.
Set and checked.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
Dude. Seems set and checked is the only thing he knows how to answer to.
Air Canada 431, contact Toronto, arrival 125.4.
Contact Toronto, arrival 125.4 Air Canada 431. Toronto, arrival, Air Canada 431, 1,400 feet, we have Oscar on board.
Endeavour 5014, contact Toronto Tower 118.7 bye-bye.
Over to Tower 118.7, Endeavour 5014. Have a good evening.
Rouge 1944, leave Satter heading 135, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 24 left.
Leave Satter heading 135, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 24 left, Rouge 1944.
Rouge 1944, turn right, heading 130 vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 130, Rouge 1944.
Jazz 789, leave Verco heading 045, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 24 left. Leave Verco heading 045, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 24 left, Jazz 789. Rouge 1944, 13 miles from Listou, turn right, heading 195, maintain 3,000 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 24 left.
Turn right, heading 195, 3,000 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 24 left, Rouge 1944.
Jazz 789, turn right, heading 045 vectors for the approach. Turn right, heading 045, Jazz 789. Air Canada 431 Toronto, arrival, good evening. Altimeter 29er59er, expect the ILS runway 24 left.
Altimeter 29er59er, expect the ILS runway 24 left, Air Canada 431.
$1,000 to go.
Activate approach phase. Activate approach phase.
Air Canada 431, descend to 3,000 feet, altimeter 29er59er.
Descend to 3,000 feet, altimeter 29er59er, Air Canada 431.
Endeavour 4829, turn left, heading tree 30.
Turn left, heading 330, Endeavour 40, 829.
Toronto, arrival, Blue Streak 56, 25, 9,800 feet with the numbers.
Blue Streak 56, 25 Toronto, arrival. Good evening. Altimeter 2959er, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 24 left.
Altimeter 2959er, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 24 left, Blue Streak 56, 25.
Endeavour 40, 829, 3 miles from list due, turn left, heading 260, maintain 3,000 feet, until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS runway 24 left.
Turn left, heading 260, 3,000 feet, until established. Cleared ILS runway 24 left, Endeavour 40, 829.
Rouge 1944, contact Toronto Tower 118.7 bye-bye.
Over to Tower 118.7 Rouge 1944.
Jazz 789, turn left, heading 330.
Cabin
Turn
crew
left,
must now
heading
be seated for
330
landing.
Jazz
Thank you.
789.
The cabin is now secure for landing.
Blue Streak 56, 25, descend to 8,000 feet, altimeter 2959er.
Descend to 8,000 feet, altimeter 2959er, Blue Streak 56, 25.
Air Canada 431, 10 miles from list due, turn left, heading 240, maintain 3,000 feet, until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS runway 24 left.
Turn left, heading 240, 3,000 feet until established. Cleared ILS, runway 24 left, Air Canada 431.
Endeavour 40, 829, contact Toronto Tower 118.7.
Contact Tower 118.7, Endeavour 40, 829.
Jazz 789, 3 miles from list due, turn left, heading 250, maintain 3,000 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 24 left. Turn left, heading 250, 3,000 feet
Flaps
until
1.
established. Cleared ILS runway 24
Checked.
left, Jazz 789.
Flaps 1.
Toronto, arrival, Cathay 3195 Heavy, 9,400 feet with information Oscar.
Flaps
Cathay
2.
3195 Heavy Toronto, arrival. Good evening.
Flaps 2.
Altimeter 2959er, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 24 left.
Altimeter 2959er, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 24 left, Cathay 3195 Heavy.
$1,000 to go.
Jazz 789, contact Toronto Tower 118.7, have a good evening. Over to Tower 118.7, Jazz 789.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps full.
Blue streak 56, 25, descend to 3,000 feet.
Speed check.
Descend to 3,000 feet. Blue
Flaps
streak
full.
56, 25.
Cathay 3195 heavy, descend to 8,000 feet. Altimeter 2959er.
Descend to 8,000 feet. Altimeter 2959er, Cathay 3195 heavy.
Landing checklist.
ICAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist complete.
This guy in front of me is doing 137 knots. Let's see if we can slow this back a little bit.
Blue streak 56, 25. Leave Verco heading 045, expect radar vectors for ILS, runway 24 left.
Leave Verco heading 045, expect radar vectors for ILS, runway 24 left, Blue streak 56, 25.
Air Canada 431, contact Toronto Tower 118.7.
Over to Tower 118.7 Air Canada 431, bye-bye. Toronto Tower, Air Canada 431, ILS runway 24 left.
Air Canada 431, Toronto Tower, continue.
Roger, Air Canada 431.
Oops. Ah, he got it.
Air Canada 431, wind 250 at 12 runway 24 left cleared to land.
Runway 24 left cleared to land, Air Canada 431.
Stable.
Approaching 24 left.
It's Highway 401.
4. Hundred above. Minimum.
Continue. Land.
Checked. Checked.
30, 40, 30, 20.
Checked.
Retard.
Oh, what the hell, man?
Spoilers. Reverse grid. Decel.
4,000
Manual braking.
feet remaining.
70 knots.
Air Canada 431, exit right at Delta 6.
Exit right at Delta 6 Air Canada 431.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your baggage stowed until the fasten seatbelt sign has been turned off. Smoking is not permitted. Mobile receiving and transmitting functions may now be used. If you have a connecting flight, please refer to the screens inside the terminal or consult with one of our colleagues on the ground. Thank you for choosing Air Canada, a proud member of the Star Alliance. We hope you had a
Air Canada 431, contact ground 119.1, bye-bye.
Ground 119.1 Air Canada 431.
Bien rangé jusqu'à ce que la consigne et les ceintures soient intactes. Il est interdit de fumer. L'utilisation des fonctions de réception de transmission des appareils.
Air Canada 431, request taxi to assigned gate.
de correspondance, veuillez consulter les écrans, vous adressez à l'un de nos
Air Canada 431, gate 137, taxi via Delta, Alpha Kilo 6.
Gate 137 via Delta, Alpha Kilo 6 Air Canada 431.
After landing checklist.
Radar and predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
Approaching. 3, right.
Blue Streak 56, 25, gate 26, 8 taxi via Delta 4. Hold short runway 06 left. Gate 26, 8 via Delta 4. Hold short runway 06 left. Blue Streak 56, 25. Blue Streak 56, 25, cross runway 06 left at Delta 4. Continue taxi via Delta 4 Delta, Delta Romeo 10. Cross runway 06 left at Delta 4. Continue taxi via Delta 4 Delta, Delta Romeo 10 Blue Streak 56, 25.
Could we prepare doors for arrival and cross check? Thank you.
Parking checklist.
Parking brake or chocks.
Set. Set.
Engines.
Off.
Wing lights.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Ladies
Off.
and gentlemen, when disembarking, please take care and
Parking
hold on to the
checklist complete.
handrails while walking down the stairs. Please ensure that you
Welcome to
supervise your
Toronto.
children, and for your own safety, do not walk underneath the wing.
Ready, chat. Thanks for joining for the out and back. Like, comment, subscribe. See y'all later.